Alright, guys, we are back. We are here with a restart due to technical difficulties. And oh no, it's raining.
And Bassett
And we're migrating
uh,
host. What is going on? One second, please. Alright, guys. Hopefully we are back, and hopefully we are not going anywhere this time. So let's see how it goes. Third time's a charm, right? And this looks to be the formation lap. There you go.
Yeah, we do have a formation lap this time.
And I'm just going to jump into settings real quick and try and figure out why I have no audio. What is going on? Why do I not have audio? Oh, that's why.
We muted?
No, I think my computer is muted now. Yeah, there we go. Alright.
Sorted?
Yep, sorted.
Okay.
Alright, so for everyone that may have missed the explanation or what is going on, we are doing a full race restart with the grid from qualifying due to technical difficulties. We initially restarted the lobby, however, it decided it wanted to rain now, which we thought was not really fair on everyone because everyone had set up their car setups for a full dry race as per what the weather report said in qualifying. So we just did a quick restart as well and set the weather to clear, dry manually. And yeah, we're on our formation lap now.
It looks like there's not a huge change in tyre choice across. Obviously, everybody is going to get to start on fresh, brand new tyres. So this should bring out some raw pace out of everyone, even playing field.
Yeah, so it will be the qualifying tyres for the top 10 though. They still are obligated to start the race on the tyres that they did their best lap on in qualifying.
Yeah.
However, obviously everyone P10 and below still has, sorry, P11 and below still has free place.
Yep. Which is pretty much a gamble, except for Mickey there, still starting on the softs, and Swagbad just on the back of the top 10 there in 11th, starting on the softs.
It'll be interesting to see how Mickey goes if he's going to make a big charge through the field there on those softs, especially with two hard runners in front of him.
Yeah, I'd assume he will be one to potentially watch in the first couple laps because he will be charging for sure. Try and gain as much. He'll want to at least get through those hards and a couple of those mediums onto the back.
Alright, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and they're out, and we are off. Looks like not a bad start. Oh, there's some big movement there in the back. Oh no!
What has happened there? That is...
We've got multiple
33 Avis.
spins. It looks like one of the McLarens as well.
Fluxy. They've all managed to keep going from that.
Yeah, no DNFs, surprisingly, because looks like was it the Alfa Romeo or the Haas or something went into the wall quite hard. Oh, the Ferrari of Husey goes into the wall on the right-hand side.
Oh, and he's kept going as well, trying to get out of the way.
He has lost his wing, but for now is still in the race.
Oh my!
We have yellows, but no VSC.
Yeah, I don't think there would be a VSC. It looks like Buster going very slow. Looks like he might have lost some of his front wing. He's lost an end plate there.
I think that was off the line at the start that happened. Yeah.
Yeah, that first sequence was, I think 33 Evis may have got a tank slapper and just went straight across on Fluxy there, which is very unfortunate. Fluxy manages, by the looks, to keep going with no damage through that. So that's very interesting.
Yeah, that's crazy that he didn't get damage.
How he didn't get I'm not confirmed, but his car looks straight for now, so...
Is he going into the pits? No, he's not.
No, he's not.
He's definitely
no damage from that.
That's very surprising.
That's luck of the gods there.
It wasn't either of the Haas. Sorry, I misspoke there. It wasn't either of the Haas that went into the wall on the start there. It must have been the Alfa Romeo of 33 Avis that I saw.
Yep. Yeah, you're correct. So we've got the bottom four there. I think they all had wing damage, so they're definitely pitting for that.
Oh, Vexation and Cairo side by side through turn 4. They managed to keep it clean.
Oh wow, that is I know from experience that's a hard place to pass. So
Vexation with the outside line manages to come through ahead. Kinkaro manages to hold Basink off though, only loses one position. The Basink was definitely trying to slip by there. and take advantage of that.
Bassink doing again, keeping it clean on the first lap, and he's jumped all the way up to 10th position already on those hard tyres.
Yeah,
With his
really good
teammate
start by
Tico
him.
just behind too.
Mickey DeWiz, who started on those softs, unfortunately must have picked up some damage because he's gone. Sorry, started on the hards. So yeah, no, started on the softs. Must have picked up some damage because he's pit and he is now on the mediums.
Yeah, he is. Just jumping to the front. Yeah, Lemon has really gained in on JJ there on the end of that second lap.
Yeah, Lemon is definitely putting a little bit of pressure here on JJ. They're both sort of even amounts of battery, so neither one of them is really slamming it. Oh, it was busted DNFs.
Buster retires in the final second there.
Through the fast right-hander. Looks like he's gone into the wall on the right-hand side.
Oh yeah, it looks like he might have that inside curb there can be very unforgiving if you take too much of it.
So if you're on the no, looks like no one's really going to be able to benefit in terms of their pit strategy from this VSC anyway, as the majority of the field is well past the pit entry and sort of at the start of Sector 2.
Yeah, I think this VSC would be just about coming in by the time these guys get to the pit lane.
Yeah,
it's very
it'll definitely be in by the time they get. Oh, there you go. VSC's green.
So this would be interesting. It looks like JJ's caught Lemon's sleeping there a little bit as he gets a bit of a tank slapper.
Yeah, not a great restart for Lemon. Kyle, the other Haas, is pressuring Nordal.
There's that little train there. Looks like it's going to fall up.
So I believe Haas are our current Constructors champions in Div 3.
I can confirm that for you.
So JJ and Kyle trying to defend that lead here at the moment as Kyle gets really close up on the back of Nordal but doesn't want to quite go for the move at the moment, as Nordal himself has DRS as well, so that's not providing a really significant advantage to Kyle in and of itself.
Yeah, Kyle would have to really juice to get past him. He is a little bit to stick on the back of him, but...
He thought about making a move up the inside there on turn 4.
Was that a bit of contact with him?
I don't know. I didn't see any contact, but Nordal did definitely run slightly wide.
Yeah, it was very close. That group sort of chew back to Grovesy there. They are absolutely sniffing, and might I say, Grovesy sticking on the back of his train. He's licking his lips as these guys fight, being on the medium tyres.
Yeah, if he's managed to stay with these guys on the softs, he's going to look really well positioned for the second half of this race.
Oh, exactly right. Just the drop off too. I mean, being this close now, and another, as we all know, the softs here are quick for 4, 5, 6 laps, and then they really drop off. So he's in a great position.
Will Lemon make a move on JJ now that he has the DRS down the main straight? Doesn't look like it, not yet.
Not juicing
Goes
either.
through turn 1.
It looks like JJ must feel very comfortable. They're both not drastically. Lemon's not juicing.
Yeah, it looks like at this stage they're both sort of just happy to not battle too hard and get a bit of a run away from the rest of their field, with that gap between JJ and Lemon, between Lemon and Drix, blowing out to almost 3 seconds now. So
wow, that is actually very... Yeah, 2.8 seconds. It just seems that Drix might be struggling a bit for pace compared to the front two there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's struggling for pace or it's just the fact he's fallen out of DRS range.
Yeah,
it makes it hard to catch back up. And he's also, he is sort of having to defend from those behind him. I wonder if there's any sort of team orders here going on. So we've got Drix and Chew both in the Red Bulls right behind him. So I wonder if Chew's saying, like, mate, you're holding me up, get out of my way.
Yeah, and that's... I'm not sure if that's the case. If you look at Drix's ERS here, he has been juicing, where Chew's just been...
Chew's literally on 100. He doesn't need to at all, with this DRS. So it'll be interesting to see if Drix just lets him go past here. Yeah, it looks like he's going to.
I think he is letting him pass, but he was juicing just to defend from attacking.
I think the way that Drix tried to sort of let Chew pass, there may contacts between Drix and Nordal.
Nordal loses it.
Kyle's going to benefit from that contact there.
Oh, and Drix gets a penalty as well. That's very hard, especially early times in the race.
Lemon and Chew now out to 4 seconds in front of Drix with all that battling that's going on.
Yeah, they're starting to run away, but what a battle they have going on there. And Lemon with the ERS advantage.
By quite a bit too.
30% difference, yeah. Which
Yeah.
makes, that's over half a lap worth of ERS.
JJ, yeah, definitely sort of using a lot more of that battery on the exit of these corners to try and keep Lemon off, but with Lemon is real close up behind him. I don't know if JJ will be able to fend him off. If Lemon wants the move done on this straight with DRS, I think he can get it. And he's
Lemon is now
juicing.
juicing. Yeah.
He's dumping that
I
battery.
have to assume that Lemon will want to get this done around now, because this is where...
Yep, he makes the move up the inside and gets it done quite easily.
Yeah.
Vexation DNF'd in the middle of that as well. But actually,
He's lost it out of the second last turn there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate for him. And we get a
that's
safety car.
There you go.
Wow, so that's now the question. I was just going to say Lemon might be trying to get that move done on JJ, because this is when the tyres are starting to overheat. That dirty air really kicks into your tyre wear.
That's perfectly timed for these soft runners as well, right? Like, they are probably just in the beginning of their pit window, somewhere between 6 to 9 laps, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. I think most people with the 8 to 10 lap range is quite good to get the mediums to the end. You know, 8's still a little pushing it, but 10's definitely comfy. But you add a couple laps under the safety car and you got that window fine anyway. So this, I would assume we'll see these front 5 or 6 dive straight into the pit lane.
Yeah, I'd say all of these soft runners will pit. Liquefied and Mickey DeWiz actually on fresh softs right now. Did they pit under the safety car, or did they?
I didn't actually see that one. They must have. Well, the safety car hasn't been out for a whole lap yet, so they must have pitted just before. Same with Swagbad, fresh medium tires, and Fluky on fresh hards.
Yeah. All right, so we've got Chew, Lemon, JJ coming into pit. Lemon going on to the mediums. What's JJ going on to all the way down the end of the pit straight? JJ's going on to the hards, so alternate competing strategies there. And Chew on the mediums as well. That'll be really interesting.
Now, this
Drips onto mediums.
There's a few cars very close here. If they all came out.
Kyle onto mediums.
So
Luxie onto hards.
So the biggest losers here are Drix, Kyle, and Nordal actually in this whole pit phase, because Lemon, JJ, and Chew got through, but a couple of cars got through on Drix, Kyle, and Nordal there.
Yeah, well, Lemon and JJ did have that, probably almost 4 and a bit second gap when that safety car came out.
Oh, that's unfortunate for sort of those back 3 of that soft train, because they were all very close. That must have been marginal, the gap there. 3 cars, like 3 old tyre runners have got through on them there.
So these hard runners they're gonna be struggling on this restart.
Yeah, it's very hard. I think this would, if there's any track that the hards have any chance of temperature on the restart, it'd be Hungary.
yeah, potentially. The safety car goes pretty slow through sector 2 though.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, so yesterday grip on restart was hard.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but when I thought the safety car was coming in, I was warming my tyres continuously for the entire lap beforehand, even down that second DRS zone and after turn 3 and everything.
Yeah, it was definitely the same with the sort of front couple cars who were all weaving and braking quite aggressively. But also, if you got soft tires on, which Liquefied's the only one, that weaving really chews them as well.
Yeah, you reckon these guys on the older mediums that chose not to pit, do you think that's the right decision from them? Do you think that'll end up being advantageous to if they just taken the fresh tires now under safety?
You gotta put it into consideration that they have to pit again anyway. I mean, they could have gone to the hards, but perhaps Grovesy and Kincairo aren't overly confident on the hards here. So it's, 8 laps on the mediums with how well they hold up here. It's probably not
They can go
drastically
out to
bad.
what, about 20 laps?
Yeah,
Maybe
20 laps
slightly
before you
over?
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could push 22, but 18, 20 is really when they start falling off a bit. So I guess they're probably banking on, if we can get another 10 laps out of these and another safety car comes out, then you start throwing a bit of a mix in, possibly. But even then, it's still too early for the softs.
Oh yeah, it's definitely way too early for the softs. There's no way the softs are doing 25 laps. Like, unless you wanted to sort of, if you're doing a two-stop strategy already, it maybe would have been worth them jumping onto the softs now, having those fresh softs for the restart, and then going back onto the mediums afterwards. Like, that's not a terrible strategy, but obviously that's a bit too late for them to do that now. If they did that now, they would literally just be in piece of land.
Yeah, exactly.
16.
It's that missed call on the first lap. I think maybe possibly they're banking on the fact that there could be a safety car later.
Which I think is pretty likely, right? We've already seen a VSC and a safety car. We're only up to lap 9.
And I know that the alternate strategy here, because the higher fuel loads put more force through the tyres and create more tyre temp, if you can get to like the last 10 laps of the race on the softs, like before you pit to the softs, the lighter car doesn't actually overheat them and they last a lot longer.
Yeah, that's true.
So possibly that's what they're banking on, a lap 22, 23 safety car, another 12 laps on these meds.
It's definitely possible.
Play into their favour.
We had 3. Was it 3
3
last night in
3 or 4
in Division 3, and then Academy had Did Academy have some?
Yeah, I think they had a couple as well. I think it's been Academy was hit and miss. I think they had one in the first, but then their stream restarted as well.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they had another one.
And they only did a 25% race to finish. So sort of safety cars less likely.
Reblitz in the chat is saying he's voting for can we use our cans to vote for our own driver? Or I don't know if we have the technology to make that happen.
Yeah, I don't think we have that ability.
My driver of the day is the safety car. That's who my driver of the day is.
I think it's been the driver of the week so far.
Yeah,
I would say the safety car has done more laps than a few drivers this week.
Oh, that's rough. That's a bit mean. I don't know about that. It's throwing shade.
That was more the safety car in this lap.
There we go.
I think that's more Mez's curse fault. Anyway.
Yeah, Mez and Nordal last night. Let's see how we go on the restart here. So we've got Grovesy in charge of the restart. He should know, keep it above the speed limit, not go too far below. Hopefully we don't have any throttle lock shenanigans, although I wouldn't be surprised.
that is a terrible glitch. Oh, and Grovesy's gone.
Oh, that's an early start. That's a very early start. It worked,
and he has caught him napping too.
Yeah, it absolutely worked. They were not ready for him to send it that quickly.
One to watch here will be JJ. How's JJ put? JJ's still trying to warm up those hards down the straight there.
So was Lemon, and Lemon's on the mediums. So if Lemon's still trying to warm his up, JJ's got to be struggling quite a bit. Fluxy loses a position to Liquefied, although that's to be expected. Fluxy on the hard, Liquefied on the softs. So he's going to have a much better restart.
It looks like just a little bit back there, Valhalla's been caught napping big time on the restart, and Tico on the hards is right up behind him. It's a bit of a train building up there.
Valhalla on those mediums, surprised if he was that far back down the field that he didn't hit.
Yeah, 10 lap old, I guess.
Because Cairo and Grovesy didn't, but they sort of had the major track position advantage, so I can see why they chose not to.
Yeah, as Grovesy has actually gapped King Cairo on that race.
Oh, we got a yellow. Nordal's gone around. Does he have wing damage? It doesn't look like it.
Has he spun? with himself or
I,
someone
I
else? I
think
didn't.
I think it was with himself. I didn't see anyone else go around. Is Lemon gonna make a move up the inside of Cairo here? He's going for it. They're going
He's
side
going
by
for his
side
big
into
spin.
turn one. Does he give the space? Oh, he's already in
Yes, he
front.
does. Yeah,
That
that was very clean.
was really clean. No DRS for that either.
No
So
DRS. You know, yeah. I was
and
just gonna
Lemon
say that.
did
What
juice the
is that?
battery, but so did Cairo.
What is this? Quite a battle going on back behind here with Kyle and Liquefied. Uh, just went side by side through that. Kyle through, I think, on the mediums.
Yeah, liquefied on the full lap old softs. Some of those under safety car, of course. Not doing as well on the restart as he probably would have hoped, to be honest.
Yeah. It looks like Tico and Bassing. I mean, 11 lap old hards. I know they don't go off here, but they also don't come on very quickly.
Yeah,
That's
Tico's struggling to keep Kyle behind him. Struggling
yeah.
really hard. Kyle thinking about
Kyle
making a
is.
move.
Oh,
Oh,
that's not all.
he's lucky
Oh, Tico.
Tico. He's lucky
Tico
Tico
left him
gave
the
him the
room.
space.
When he's. Oh,
Oh
look at
yeah,
how close.
Kyle
And
had to back
Liquefied
out
there
there.
also getting very close.
Yeah, Kyle definitely had to back out there. He was nowhere near significantly alongside, and that would have
No,
ended really bad for him. He's,
that's.
he's, yeah, he made the right choice by deciding to back out when he was going to
I
make
think
that
so too.
dive.
It's such a hard track to overtake if you're not like there's kind of no heavy braking zones in the middle sector there. It's all just the main straight, unfortunately.
We've got a Ferrari
Is
ghosting.
that liquefied? Yeah, it is. Is he having some connection issues there?
I'm not sure what happened there to cause him to ghost like that, but he is bleeding positions because of that. I wonder, yeah, he must be having some sort of connection issues or something.
I think something. Yeah, something's
Yeah,
definitely going on
he's
with.
got the big fat red X.
Yeah,
So
so he's actually. That means he's disconnected from session, right?
I think so.
As just a point of conversation, I just saw on my screen Nordal must have disconnected from session 2 because it just said on my screen Nordal is playing F1 2021, which usually means he just launched the game, as Swagbad spins out in the middle sector too.
It could have potentially been some sort of other issue because it doesn't look like Nordal's disconnected. His driving is not an AI drive. This would have appeared in that fast right here. Yeah, he's definitely not AI at the moment.
It seems he's back now anyway, but Liquefied still ghosted.
JJ's hard's starting to sort of not come on a bit, but starting to sort of gain a bit of an advantage over Cairo's mediums.
8 lap difference, it's definitely doable. It's I need to say it's probably JJ a little bit of pace advantage, and now they're 4 or 5 laps is when those hards start really warming up. So he's probably just starting to get some warmth into them.
Yeah, and
After
Kairo's
that
mediums are
restart.
starting to get into sort of the second half of their lifespan.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yep.
One Green Yoshi in chat says that Liquefied's game crashed, so that's what caused
Oh yeah.
that disconnect and unfortunately him to lose a lot of those places. He was up there sort of battling for 10th, 9th sort of thing.
Yeah. As is this Husey and Drix just both had a pit stop as well there, seemingly. Yeah, they just pitted, so did we miss something with them, or did they just pit?
There must have been some sort of contact because they're quite
Yeah,
far behind the rest of the field. And
and
Drix was...
Drix
yeah.
pitted under safety car, so
Yeah.
that was definitely something went on there, contact.
Well, Lemon's making a move up the inside of Grovesy and gets it done quite easily.
Oh,
Grovesy trying to go for the switchback but doesn't have the DRS that Lemon has.
Yeah.
Also, harvesting all the way down to 6%. I saw his battery get there. Lemon's
Oh
still
wow, yeah, very low, so he's
sort
been
of
defending
50,
quite
50%
hard.
range. As we've
So
got a
this
yellow.
is-
JJ's gone
Oh,
around in
no,
turn
is that-
3. No!
Oh no, that's a shocker for him. Oh, he would be punching the steering wheel from that.
That's really unlucky. Now his tyres are going to be really hot, so he's going to have to be really careful here. May lose even more positions. We'll see.
Seems like he's holding on. He's got Tico there behind. Oh wow, he was in a very good spot. But still 20 laps to go. You don't know.
Yeah,
seems like the Silvers.
that's gonna make the rest of his race a lot harder than it needed to be.
Oh, definitely. Let's just see. My timing screens are completely bugged on my screen, so that's
Yeah,
excellent.
mine are too, unfortunately. So it's
Oh,
finding it a
that's.
bit hard to find these battles for
Oh,
you
there we go.
guys.
We can. I can. Yeah, there we go. We can start seeing him as they start a new lap.
As
So
a percent.
Grosy, surprisingly, 8 lap older mediums than Lemon, and staying in that DRS for now.
Yeah, hopefully he can stay in that DRS range and just sort of try and rebuild his battery a little bit. And just use Lemon to pull him along and tame the defense off of King Cairo behind. So if Rosie drops out of... Oh,
Oh,
there's 3
that's
seconds.
unfortunately.
Very unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. Uh, that's kind of that's the fastest lap. That 3 seconds now isn't too bad, but it's those late safety cars that really hurt you.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. If there's a late safety car and you've got a 3-second penalty, that may as well be like 5 grid places or more.
Yeah, exactly right. That's we saw that a lot in Brazil with the as was that shoe getting very loose.
He's dropped right back with King Cairo there with that
Yeah,
little bit of loss of traction.
I saw it on my screen through that fast right-hander. Got very loose on the rear end. Did very well to save it.
I think he stayed in DRS range. Yes, he did.
Yeah,
He
it
has
looks like
DRS by less than a tenth. He stayed in DRS range. And Grovesy's actually now out of DRS range with Lemon.
also
So
Lemon.
Lemon looking to break that toe and try and pull away. Grovesy's battery's still harvesting as well, so that does not bode well for him.
Yeah, Grosy actually surprisingly, dropped out of DRS and still low on battery, so
It's yet to stop in
doesn't
this
feel
race as well.
benefited at all. Yeah, so that's was a good spot, but now it's showing that that's
Oh
King
no!
Cairo.
DNF'd! Again, in the same spot as the first before the restart!
Oh no,
Oh
that fast header,
no!
and it's
My heart bleeds for Williams. That's so unfortunate.
what is this gonna be? Just a local yellow?
Looks like it. No, there we go. Safety.
Oh, there's the safety
I was
car.
gonna say it had to be because he was basically in the middle of the track too when he came to rest.
So now you gotta ask the question: do these old medium runners go onto hards? They have to.
They
have to.
have to if they want to one-stop it. Like Rosy and Retrievers, Valhalla. Lemon's actually coming in on the 8-lap old mediums.
Oh, right. So he could flick it. Well, he can do a fresh set of mediums. He's already used the softs.
Yeah, so he can do fresh mediums, or if he's worried that they won't make it to the end, he could do hards. But mediums should make it to the end. Yep, he's putting on the mediums. Fresh mediums.
Interesting enough, I see Bassett is keeping on going.
Also,
For the second time under the safety car.
Bassett used a set of mediums in qualifying, if you remember. He didn't do too many laps on them, only a couple. But I think he also had a spin on them as well. So I would not...
Yeah, he did because he lost his front wing in qualifying.
So that actually sort of limits his strategy options a bit.
The lobby's reset, so his mediums are fresh.
Oh,
so
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, I don't understand why he wouldn't pit to fresh mediums now on the safety car.
Yeah, right? Like, yeah. Sure.
That's...
Because he started on those hards, right? Yeah, he has yet to stop. So you'd think that would have been the perfect opportunity to go to the mediums.
He's literally getting handed a free pit stop, and that's his strategy. Like, I understand this track is very well known for safety cars, but the mediums will go very comfortably to the end from here.
So is he banking on the fact that there will be another safety car and he wants to go to softs at the end? Do you think that's what his plan is, or?
That's got to be it. That's the only reasoning I can think that he would want to stay out right now. Track position, back these guys up as long as he can.
But like,
I mean, Lemon.
He's 17 lap hards. He's gonna get eaten alive on the restart with Lemon and Grovesy behind him on fresh mediums and softs.
And just a note there, Grovesy's put fresh softs on.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that personally. I don't think those softs will make it to the end.
They won't.
17. How many laps is that? That's 17 laps.
Yeah, 17 laps. No way.
Another two maybe under the safety car to bring it to 15. That's still a lot for the softs here.
I guess perhaps maybe he's hoping, you know, on this soft stint he can pull away from Lemon if he can get superior pace over Lemon's fresh mediums and, you know, build a bit of a gap to pit, get a free pit and track position under another safety car. I think after last night, these guys are probably banking on 3 safety cars.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Alright, we are just going to run a quick 30-second commercial and we'll be right back. Stay with us. Alright. Do you reckon the safety car will be in this lap, or do you think it'll be one more?
I was about to ask that, and looks like the field's quite bunched up. I think it will be coming in this lap.
Yeah, I see no reason for it to be out for another one.
Not interesting bassing. Oh, he's starting
There we
to warm
go.
up now, but
Safety car in this lap. I didn't see Bassink weaving too much for the majority
no,
of that lap, so it'll be...
as Lemon gets very close
yeah,
to
a
that.
few of them got really close there.
Bass backing them up. Yeah, through that middle sector, he wasn't really warming him up too much.
They're going to be cold. They're going to be really cold.
How cold they will be. Wow. So who have we got here? Grosy and Lemon, both fresh, chew flesh.
Oh, Bassink gets a good restart though.
He does.
Lemon.
And Grosy, as Chew left the session, what happened there?
I'm not sure with that.
Oh,
he's ghosted. Yeah, maybe he crashed as well or something.
Oh dear, as
Grosy
Grosy got a very good run on Lemon.
Oh, he's draining that battery. They both are.
Oh, around the outside, this is tough.
Oh, that is a little bit of contact.
Oh, and
Just a little bit though.
Wow, that superior grip. Wow.
That's the softs versus the mediums right there. That's all of that mechanical grip advantage through that softer compound.
Yeah, the
Did
soft
Bassink get a little bit loose through there?
He must have. I could only assume he'll get swallowed by these softs here.
Yeah, I don't think
so fast.
Rosy's gonna be able to get such a good exit through the last corner here.
He is all over him, yeah.
Well, he needs to be careful though. He doesn't want to ruin his own race by getting too close and breaking his wing.
Right up under his diffuser. I must admit, Bass absolutely parking the car where he needs to right now. Good defensive driving there.
What's going to matter though? Oh, Hughesy's DNF'd.
DNF?
Exit of the fast right-hander. VSC. Oh, Grovesy, very late pit there. That's a questionable pit entry right there.
Yeah,
That's
a job right there.
Yeah, I think you did the same thing last night too, didn't you?
I did one of those last night.
Yeah, so that is 100% an incorrect pit entry, and he will be receiving, we'll see what the FIA says, but it'll be a warning, or if that's his second occurrence, it'll be a penalty.
Yeah, so is that what he was waiting for? To get onto the Mets? So he could do essentially 2 medium stints while not getting a penalty for, you know, losing, or not using 2 sets of compounds?
Don't know.
But, like, this is only a VSC, so you still lose a lot of time. I mean,
yeah, it's nowhere near as good as a full safety, so I think he may have been a bit overzealous driving into the pits so fast there. Maybe he didn't realise it was a virtual. Maybe he thought it was a full safety.
As we go back racing, yeah, I gotta assume maybe he thought it was a full, because a VSC with the pack so close together, fresh off a safety car, that's really hurt him. As again, Bassing just really good restarts. Very good restarts.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see when Bassing decides to pit.
as oh no, that's he just ran a little wide there, I think.
Well, he's definitely run wide through the last corner there as well.
Yeah, he lost a lot of time to Lemon in that last corner, but the gap isn't huge, like hugely different. Not like Lemon's suddenly on the back of his diffuser.
No, no. It'll be interesting to see. When do you reckon the hards start to go off? Around like what 26, 27, or a bit
I
more?
could, I could never done a lap on a hard here, so I could not tell you. I'm the worst person. Perhaps someone who knows hards in the chat can let us know, but from what I know and from what I've seen from esports drivers talking about it and stuff, I mean, totally different league, but they do the whole race.
That's true. That's true.
But it seems like Bassing, the pace he has on, or except for that chicane there, he ran a little deep. Through that first sector, he was actually quicker than Lemon. He pulled out to about 6.5 tenths there.
Yeah, there's no doubt Lemon definitely has the tyre advantage at the moment. He also has the battery advantage. And now DRS, oh, Bassick running really wide there, goes very deep. That's going to allow Lemon, oh, Lemon yields the position. Lemon
That is
doesn't want to
not a
risk it.
corner. Yeah, that is not a corner you want to be passing.
I feel like Lemon could have made, or could have tried for the move, but he's just made the decision to, no, let him go and I'll just get him with the DRS straight.
We have a yellow. That's JJ again. JJ and Swagbag obviously had a big
Yeah, JJ
conflict
going
there.
into the pits, so he must have picked up damage.
Yeah, JJ and Swagbag were sitting in the middle of the track facing the wrong way. So
Swag's not into the pits. JJ is. Let's see if he's getting a replacement win. Have the Haas boys got one ready
yes,
for him? Yes, they do.
so he's picked up damage. I flicked on my screen to them, and they were both facing the wrong way. So I'd assume they've had a bit of collision there.
Big battle between Chew and Fluxy, almost going side by side into turn 4.
And as we're talking about all that, Lemon has passed Bassing and is now just about to pull out a DRS, and he does.
Yeah, did manage to catch that on the stream. It was quite an easy move for Lemon down the main straight with the battery and DRS advantage and the better tyres. So
Yeah.
Bassing managed to get back into DRS range though? Maybe?
Oh, for a little second there.
This is going to be close. This is going to be really close. Nah. Slides the back just a little bit. Won't manage to get it in the detection zone.
That is an exceptional effort, though. You must give it to him.
Chew, on the other hand, is about to take Fluxy fairly quickly here, I think. Fluxy doesn't have DRS, so that leaves him wide open for an easy move by Chew. Mickey DeWiz has a look at a move on Fluxy as well, but decides he's...
Oh, Flixie runs very... Oh, no, Chew there, sorry, ran very wide, but no one
Oh,
got the run.
wheel to wheel between Mickey and Fluxy. Mickey moves up the inside, gets it done.
He gets it done.
Runs a little wide on the exit. Fluxy's going to have a better run down here to turn 4. Doesn't want to take the move, obviously.
No.
Fluxy's actually slammed his battery too.
Which is interesting because you'd assume at this point on Mickey's 15-lap-old mediums that the Flutzy's hards would be starting to come into play there.
Yeah, you think he'd almost have the tyre advantage to Mickey, but then again, Mickey did have DRS and Fluxy didn't, so that's also probably more of a factor than the difference between those two compounds and the amount of laps.
Plus, getting passed by Chew in the corner before, you know, you get a little
left him a bit open.
Yeah, for sure. Watch here, Kyle's now on the back of Bassing and in DRS range, so this could be Bassing getting swallowed up again, possibly.
It's those hard tyres. I don't think Kyle's going to be close enough.
No, he had a look, but he thought better of it.
Oh, this is a really good line by him, though, and he's juicing as well. Oh, Bassing closes the door.
But
Contact between them.
Did Kyle run wide there, or did Bassett close the door a bit there?
I think it was just a little bit of contact. They just sort of misjudged how much each of them was going to turn through that. I would not be surprised if we see Bassing hit either this lap or the next one. He's starting to lose too much time to these guys.
With only 10 laps to go, you can get on those softs and pretty much run them like qualifying laps. I think he'll be But I mean, how much time do you lose in the pit here? It's quite a long pit lane, 20 plus seconds, I think.
Yeah, I think it's about 23 off the top of my head.
So,
I could be wrong though. If anyone in
so
chat,
by,
please let us know.
by that, he's gonna. Oh, jeez, he's gonna come out behind Swagbad.
Even Fluxy on the slightly newer hards is starting to lose a lot of time to these soft runners. Yeah,
The
Basink not into the
medians, bro.
pits. Oh yeah, sorry, medians. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Basink's
he
still
is
not in the
too.
pits.
Right, so pushing on. Wow, you gotta. Why? Why?
I
I'm
don't.
actually
Yeah.
curious. And Chu gets up his inside now as well.
So Fluxy's made a stop, so it's looking like Fluxy might be trying to take these hards to the end, which is possible.
I mean, it could.
He's just gonna hope that the mediums start to go off a little bit by then.
Yeah, that's a big gamble. That'll be 28 laps on those hards by the end. Wow. I mean, the only one I can see him gaining an advantage over is Mickey, but Mickey overtook him on track and seemingly pulled away.
So do you think Mickey's gonna try and go to the end? Surely Mickey can't on those mediums.
No, that's same thing. 20. That'll be 27 laps on medium. So
Yeah,
I'd
that's a
assume
lot.
we'll see him pit again. But that's the same question. Are a lot of these guys been taking this gamble, hoping for a late safety car?
Yeah, well, it's definitely still possible that we'll have another one, but the longer the race goes on, sort of, the more you start to doubt yourself, and the more you sort of start to think, do I pit now? Like, is there going to be another safety car?
Yeah,
Or Basink losing 2 positions on this straight.
oh no, and it's worth
Avis
to
and
notice.
Nicky Dewey's.
Yeah, it's worth to notice his teammate Tico back in 10th there just lost 2 positions as well, and he also hasn't pit with Bassink.
I feel like these hards are
The,
definitely done by now.
Yeah, the AlphaTauri boys are going hard on those hard tires, going long on those hard tires. Both of them not pitting yet. 26 laps. It's a long time on one tire compound.
Like, they're probably not too bad, but compared to these guys on the fresh tires, like, they're just getting overtaken. Like, Bassink on the safety car restart was P1, he's now P6. He's been overtaken by everyone, even Mickey, who had DRS with 18 lap old mediums.
And he picks up a 3-second time penalty.
Rosie, yeah.
So that's Bassink got one as well. So
Oh,
that's
did he? Oh no. So what's up
So
with his
that-
points? Yeah, 3 seconds. 6 for
3
Groves.
seconds. Rosie's on 6. So
Oh,
that's.
we got a yellow in sector 3. One of the Aston Martins.
Oh, was that? No, that was Mickey, right?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, went back, had a.
Oh,
slide.
and he spun again
and
in the
he's out.
last one. His tyres are just overheated there. That's borderline unsafe rejoin. Oh, if
Yeah,
ghosting
he's
hadn't
lucky
been on,
for
Tico would have
ghosting
just
there.
died going around that blind corner.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I think. Yeah, that's a FAI one to pick up. That one.
Yep, for sure.
Lucky for ghosting there for Tico, I think. So it seems to have calmed down a bit. It seems that Fluxy here is trying to gun for Bassing as well.
Oh, so I don't know. So I don't know how reliable this source is, but Darkly in the Twitch chat has said that Bassing has wing damage as well.
Right.
So
okay.
that would actually explain quite a bit here.
He's just trying to get a look at his. He's
But
gonna go.
no visual damage to the wing, but yeah, maybe it's just very,
one of
very
those-
slight.
Yeah, one of those things in the game. Even if you pick up that slightest light green damage in the game, you lose tenths on tenths.
Yeah, it's a bit crazy how much it lose, hey?
Yeah.
Which is surprising, especially after we saw Lewis Hamilton with all that wing damage in, was it Jeddah last year?
Yeah,
and he was apparently totally fine.
Yeah, he won the race in Jeddah. Did he win that race? I think he did.
I think he
win that
did.
race.
I'm pretty sure he did. And he had what looked like decent wing damage as well.
Yeah, half of his,
Like
well,
he
the
wasn't
whole front end plate was completely gone.
exactly.
Yeah,
And if you lose an end plate in F1 2021, you're basically
yeah,
you're
yeah.
basically 4 seconds a lap at the least, right?
You lost multiple seconds of life as soon as you even touch the back of someone's diffuser. So, I mean, you found that out yesterday, touching
Yeah, it's
the back
you.
of my diffuser.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
I
it
got
was me.
I got caught up a little bit. I didn't see. I believe it
Uh,
was the Haas. I think in front of you
the
braked
Haas in
quite
front,
early, and
yeah.
I just it just caught me out off guard.
I swerved to miss Kev the road, the Tortuga roadblock, and yeah, I copped the old mate James in the behind. That's okay. We all got through. Well, except for
Oh, we
me,
got
unfortunately.
Chew in AI mode as well.
Has he been in AI mode since he left the lobby at the start of that restart safety car?
No, not the whole time. I don't think.
Because I was
I don't.
gonna say his AI is, it's meant to be on 70 AI, Kinkaro. He's
Is it?
flying.
Is it
Is
supposed
this
to be
a
on 70?
visual glitch on our end, or?
No, I'm
Well,
not sure actually. No,
I
it looks like
think
he's back now.
it looks like he just had a bit of connection issue, possibly for a bit there.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's back in now.
it didn't look like he was just in regular AI. He was like fully ghosted and everything, so I think he was disconnected.
Yeah, no, I think he's okay now.
We got Tico and Mickey DeWiz side by side into turn 2. Tico on the 29 hards versus Mickey's 21 mediums. Mickey gets the position. Tico looking to make a move back. There's big contact! And Tico goes into
Oh
the wall on the
no!
right hand side.
Is that damage?
There must be, surely.
He
Surely
would
there must
have
be
to.
damage.
Oh
Yeah, there
yeah,
is.
big
The
goes.
big front
Yeah,
wing damage, yeah.
that's unfortunate there. Wow, I mean, he was actually hanging on quite well, along with his teammate Bassage there on those old hards. I'm surprised he didn't hit last lap, one
Another
lap
safety.
after
Well,
Bassage.
I'm guessing he'll be pitting now. I can't see any wing damage, but he has got to have wing damage. The way
Yeah,
he's driving and understeering all of a sudden looks like he's lost a significant amount of front downforce.
was that Drix just then picking up a time penalty? Or has that been there for a while?
I must have missed that one. Sorry, I'm not
I think
sure.
I'm seeing things, I think. I think it's been there for a while.
Oh, we've got Nordal and Fluxy battling here as well.
Yeah,
Down into
Nord with
turn
those
3.
fresh mediums, you gotta assume he's... Oh,
He's up the inside
very...
of Fluxy as well, but now that puts him on the outside. Is he going to go for the better run down the straight?
Flix, he held that position all the way around the outside. Wow.
Yeah, that was really well defended by Fluxy.
On the old hards.
Fortunately,
Oh, no.
Nordal's smart enough to not try and make a move around turn 4, because that's basically death.
Yeah,
Nordal
these
with
are...
the big battery advantage too.
Oh, yeah. These are
Fluxy's borderline harvesting.
racing legends, I think. So I think they've had enough practice. Fluxy, same. Yeah. I mean, you got to assume he's going to the end now, right? 4 laps to go.
Yeah, he 100%. Yeah. So
He's,
Bassink has made his pit stop and is onto the fresh zone.
yeah, he did that 1 lap ago. It's P12 though, and
It's very far down.
really, he's got
41 seconds off leader.
yeah. I mean, and the only person kind of close, 6 seconds behind JJ. I mean,
Yeah.
big gap, and then it's 9 seconds ahead to there. See, that was a big gamble, unfortunately. I think.
Oh, Nordal!
Nordal
Keeps
has
it
he
out of the
got his
wall, but
run?
those tyres are going to be so hot now, losing 2 positions at least.
Oh no, that's. I mean, in terms of Fluxy,
Damn.
now you got to be taking a deep breath and
Yeah,
going.
Fluxy's going to be really, really happy with that. That's very unfortunate for Nordal.
Yeah, that's such a shame. That was actually such a good battle there going on. You just picked up the throttle. Again, that traction zone out of turn 1 there, you pick up the throttle just the tiniest bit, it'll send you around.
Yeah.
That's very unfortunate.
I'm sort
Oh,
of...
it's Fluxy, a big tank slapper too. Those, yeah, you gotta assume those hards are
Yeah,
getting...
he's probably getting to the point where they're a little bit trickier to control.
Just having a look at the front here, I think Kyle has reeled that gap to Lemon in a little bit. I think that was a little bit more than 3 seconds before.
I don't think he'll be able to pull it in unless Lemon makes some major mistakes.
Yeah.
Ooh, Swag was starting to pressure Mickey, however, sort of got the rear loosed in the second last corner. Does manage to get DRS though, but he's dropped right back off it.
It won't be close enough, but if he can use the 2 DRS straights to kind of close that gap and then set himself up for the lap after, it's definitely doable from there. Keeping it clean, assuming.
Mickey's almost 24 lap old mediums, but he's making him look they're not really an issue at all at this point. He's driving really well.
Very impressive. Very impressive there. 24 laps on the mediums. I mean, like, they can do it, but I know the tyre drop off at around lap 20 is pretty aggressive.
Yeah, for sure. You actually got liquefied in the 9 lap old softs coming into the pits too, which is I think I guess he's going to try and go for fastest lap of the race, see if he can get it here.
Yeah, on the everybody's as we say a bit here in ARL, everybody is getting points, so I assume he would be able to go for fastest lap, being in the points by the rules. The next question here is it 33 Evis. He is he has a 3-second time penalty to his name there.
So that will...
he choose 2.6 seconds, so it'd be interesting trying to hang on to that less than 3-second gap and get on the back of that podium there.
Yeah, definitely. So Chu probably won't take any too big risks here, so long as he doesn't lose 0.4 seconds over the next lap and a bit, he will have the podium.
Yeah, it looks like he's taking it quite calm, and he is very low on the juice though, but so is 33 Evis, so I think that should be Chu's place for the taking, which shows keep it clean and you can get lucky jumping through your spots. Which, I mean...
Oh no! We've cast a curse.
Oh no, we did it! Cast a curse!
Spins though!
Oh, I was giving Mez so much hatred for what he did last night to everybody, and we've done it to Chu here.
Oh no.
Where's Fluxy? Is he... Oh, he's still a couple seconds behind there.
I don't think... Yeah, I don't think Fluxy's close enough to really take advantage of that.
Oh, that was an absolute...
That will secure 33 Evis the podium though, unless anything else happens.
I think that was as bad as Nordal sniping Robbie last night.
Yeah.
Literally say the name and he died. Yeah. Oh no.
Speaking of Nordal, he's actually gaining on Grovesy. Grovesy with 9 seconds of penalties doesn't look like Nordal's going to really push.
And Drake just behind, in front there as well.
Yes, yeah, Nordal's actually going to go up into P6 as it stands at the moment. He's within 3 seconds of Drix.
I must say too, give old Fluxy there a little bit of praisal. P5 on 27 lap old hards.
Yeah.
Has he only done 1 stop, I think.
There we go. Lemon crosses the line, picks up a checkered flag, followed by Kyle. 33 Evis manages to pick up that podium, as unfortunately Chu sort of had a little bit of an incident there on the second to last lap. Chu will pick up P4, Luxie P5. Ooh, Brucey actually pips Drix, it looked like, right before the line, but the penalties would have got him that position anyway. So yeah, Nordal up into 6th, Mickey to his 7th, Drix into 8th, JJ, Grovesy.
JJ jumps to Grovesy there on penalties too.
Yeah, he did too, yeah. Bassink P11, after going on the hards for pretty much the whole race. Swag will pick up P12. And then we shouldn't have... Oh, actually, Tico might lose out to Valhalla here. Yep, Valhalla P13, Tico 14, and then Liquefied comes in with the the final P15. Did he manage to get fastest lap? Where do I even?
A 1:16.398.
There you go.
That's a
Oh,
rapid lap.
that's a good race pace. There you go.
That's like
1:16.3.
4 tenths faster than my fastest lap yesterday. So well done. Wow, that is a rapid lap time.
So at least he picks up that point for fastest lap there, and a little bit of a consolidation for him.
You pick up 2 points if I'm correct. 15th and a fastest lap.
Yep.
Yeah, so free extra point there on top.
There's the final standings as per the game. And we'll just quickly show the incidents on screen as well, just in case anyone wants the race director for any FIA related reasons. There you go. That's all of them there.
A few people we like having a look through those.
Yeah. And just for good measure, look, there's your pit stops. Bam, bam, thank you, man.
The only one stopper is Fluxy. Made those hards last. Wow. Oh, and Bassing, sorry. And Tico, okay. I should shush. Can't read.
Alright, so let's see if anyone is available for a quick interview following that race there. We'll try and get Lemon in for an interview, see if he's keen. Who else should we try and grab? Let's try and get.
I'd love to talk to Bassing and see what was going on in that AlphaTauri chat there, trying to run through on those hards for so long.
Lemon, mate, how are you?
Good, thanks.
So congratulations.
Thanks.
How are you? How are you feeling after that? Were you a little bit worried with those safety cars and things like that, or did you feel like you had that in the bag the whole time?
I felt pretty secure. There was one safety car which I had a little bit of a panic. I didn't know if I wanted to keep going or pit. In the end, I made the right choice and pit. Didn't fall for my mistake last race.
Interesting.
Uh,
How do you feel about tire strategy? I know you got a bunch of your pit stops out, but how do you feel the guys who stayed out on older tires, sort of trying to navigate through them while still watching what they were doing in the background? They were seemingly hoping for late safety cars. Were you worried about them coming into the latter laps, or you felt comfortable out front?
I felt pretty comfortable. I think the people who stayed out up the front made a bit of a mistake because you didn't really overtake many people. Like, you didn't overtake enough people while there was still like 17 laps left. So it really wouldn't have worked out.
Very well done. Very good race indeed, Lemon. Seemed very calm and well collected.
It was a lot less stressful than Brazil, we'll say that.
Yeah. It looks
Weren't as
like
worried.
you may jump up into the top of the driver's standings too. So
That would
congratulations.
be good.
I think being you were 12 points behind JJ, and JJ didn't have the best race result. So I think you may have,
JJ, where did JJ come?
I
I
think
think you ended up coming 8th or something like that.
8th
10th?
or 9th, something
Yeah,
like
somewhere
that.
around the sort of
Yeah,
midfield.
Cool.
definitely would have jumped him. So yeah, something to defend for the next round in Spain.
Yeah, I like Spain.
Oh,
Oh, I do
I don't know
not.
if I'm good at it. I like it though, so.
that makes one of us. Well done, mate.
All right, thank you so much, Lemon.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right, now we're gonna grab Fluxy in and just ask him about his race because he had a bit of an interesting strategy there. Fluxy, mate, how are you?
I'm good, boys. How are yous?
Yeah, good, thanks. We just thought we'd pull you in and ask you a few questions there. So you had a real interesting sort of alternate strategy in that race. How do you think it went?
I mean, not too bad. The hards were a bit slippery in my opinion. They were a bit too hard to sort of take the corners a bit too fast, but you could tell in the end when those guys were on the fresher mediums and they just had way too much grip compared to me. But I got taken out off the start, so I kind of had to use the alternate strategy on those hards to like get back through the pack, I guess you could say.
Yeah, we saw that on the start there, Fluxy. Was that just we like saw the back end of it? You were both kind of facing what? Take us through that. What happened there? Did 33 Evers lose the back of the car or?
So I believe 33 was like going to make the move to the right and then swiped the McLaren and McLaren went into me and then that spun me.
Oh,
So I
okay.
believe that's what happened off the start.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
looking at the
Yeah,
replay
yeah.
now, but
We
it was
did
sort of like
we sort of caught that on the stream. It was pretty hectic, sort of how it all happened so quickly. So
yeah. I just was driving and next minute I was backwards. So I just
And how you came out of that with no damage too.
yeah, the way it spun just put me rear ended into the wall and being reduced standard damage, you can't really get damage out of that. So it was kind of a bit of a savior being on the reduced standard.
Big luck. Yeah,
Yeah.
well done. Oh, well. Yeah, it was. You had very, very good pace on those hards at the end there. You managed to hold off a few of the meds runners behind you. Starting to stress a bit. 27 laps on those hards. I mean, how did they feel?
I mean, they were only 32% or something, 35%
All
at the
right.
end of the race, so they weren't really that worn. But I had Nordal coming up behind me, and me and him are very similar of pace, so I knew that it'd be a battle to the end with Nordal. But then he sort of spun, so
Yeah,
unlucky to Nordal.
he no, he didn't get commentator's curse. I think it was we did curse one person at the end there,
yeah,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
yeah.
I think we cursed Stu by accident right
Oh, it
before.
was
Oh no.
two, yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
he was on for a podium, and we sort of with
It
the
wa-
penalties, and we sort of mentioned that, and then he spun immediately after. So
Yeah, I
so
saw him spin, and I was like, "Oh, did he just spin? I need to go faster, go faster."
yeah, I said that. You might have been close enough, but no, P5 on the very alternate strategy. Very well done, Foxy.
Yeah, I
Well
can't
done.
complain. I need the points, so I can't complain.
yeah,
Yeah,
Williams
no, it's
needs him
very,
bad.
very good for you.
Yep, definitely. After Cairo, he binned it. Typical Cairo.
Oh,
Or twice. Yeah,
No.
Cairo was twice in the same spot, unfortunately.
Shout out to Lemon though. That man had some pace at this track.
Oh,
He
he
was quick.
definitely did. Yeah, very quick.
cool. All right, thank you so much, Fluxy, and congratulations again.
All right,
You're
thanks,
back,
boys. Have a
mate.
good night.
You too.
You too.
All right, and our last member we are going to grab will be 33 Evis. We'll get his thoughts on his what I believe is his first podium. Evis, how are you going, mate?
Good.
So was that your first podium here in ARL?
I think so.
Oh, congratulations, mate. Good on you.
Congrats, mate. Especially after that first lap incident there, quite the comeback that we didn't quite notice
Yeah.
until talking to Fluxy there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I think it was it might be my bad because when at the start like the Williams in front was going a bit slow, so I was trying
Yep.
to like take the gap to the right. I didn't notice Swag was behind me, so once I make the move to the right, I think I got hit from behind. And then I feel
Never
like I
admit
spun the
liability,
three
mate.
people.
Never admit
Nah,
liability.
that was like 100% my fault.
that's all right. At least he's honest.
Were you sweating at the end there with that 3 second penalty and how close Chu
Oh
was
yeah.
getting?
I think he was like around 2.5 seconds for like 6 laps straight.
Yeah, that gap
And
stayed quite the same for a while.
yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know what happened to him, but I think he spun like
He
towards
did,
the
yeah.
last
yeah.
corner.
Second
we
last corner, he went
Yeah.
around on the second last lap as well.
Yeah, once I saw that, I was like, okay, I got this in the bag.
yeah, you were clear from there. That was a very good comeback race. Must admit, you must have just timed those pit stops under safety very well, and yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
No worries, mate. Hopefully you can sort of maintain this pace and this good strategy and luck going forward. It's good to see.
Yeah, I feel like I had the pace for like the past 3 races. It just every time there's a safety car, I just somehow spun under it.
Yeah, it's a rough one.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Thanks so much, mate. Have a good night and
Well done, mate.
congratulations again.
Well done.
Thank you.
Right, I think that about wraps it up here for us. So just a reminder, please join us again tomorrow night, same time, 8 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time, for our Division 1 race again here at Hungary for round 5. I've been old mate James, and with me has been Tazza. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a good night.
Thank you, guys.